Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing an updated everyday makeup routine. I've finally got it down packed, so I wanted to show you guys. This bag that I have is from Shein and it's so practical because I put all my makeup in there and I don't have to mix it up with my MUA kit. But first off, I'm starting off with the Morphe Equalizer Primer. I do have a more of an oilier skin, so it does mattify it a little bit for me. And then I'm starting off with my brows first. I always start off with my brows because I find once I get it out of the way, it's so much easier to do the rest of my makeup. But I start off by brushing up my brows in the direction that they go. And then I use a brow pencil. This is the MAC brow pencil, and I believe this is the color Stud. And I just fill in the sparse areas. And then I go in with the Too Faced concealer. This is in the color Chai. And I just shape the bottoms of my brows, and then I blend it out. Now I go in with these two foundations. This is the Laura Mercier and the Huda Beauty. So I mix it up because it gives me my perfect shade. And before I go in and apply it on my face, I shape the top of my brows with my foundation shade because it just blends in a lot easier. And then I go ahead and apply the foundation on my foundation brush, and then I apply it to my face. I always start off in the center of my face and then spread out the foundation, and then I do it in a tapping motion. I don't use like a streaking motion, if that makes sense. I tap it in because that just gives the best coverage and like a smooth canvas. And as you can see, that's the difference between no foundation and foundation. And I just go ahead and apply the rest of the foundation. Now I go in with my concealer, the Too Faced concealer once again, and this is in Chai. And I conceal under my eyes, my chin, my cupid's bow, as well as my forehead. So as you can see, around my eye area, I apply the concealer going on an angle upwards just because I want to give my face a lifted look. And I didn't show this in the video, but I let the concealer sit for a couple minutes before I actually blend it out because you want it to get a little bit dry just so it's easier to blend out, and it gives a little bit more of a better coverage than when the concealer is still completely wet. So the same blending motion I used for my foundation is what I do for my concealer. I want to make sure I'm patting it in because it just gives a flawless coverage. And then I go in again with another Too Faced concealer, and this is in Warm Sand, and I just apply that underneath my eyes. I do love the bright under eye look like the UK girlies like to do, so that's why I go in with a lighter concealer to give me that bright under eye look. Now I'm going in with this e.l.f. Cosmetic putty blush. I forgot what color this is, but it's like a peachy pink color, but it's so pretty and it gives such good coverage, and it's very cheap, so I'm all for the e.l.f. Cosmetics product. And then while I did that, I let that concealer dry a bit, and now I'm blending it out like I did with the first concealer that I applied. So as you can see, I already have that bright under eye look that I'm wanting. And I just want to go back in with my foundation brush just to whatever remaining product is on there, just to kind of blend in everything a little bit more. So I am using the Huda Beauty pressed loose powder in Kunafa, and then I'm using a powder puff because it gives such good coverage, way better than the beauty blenders. So I'm taking that and applying it everywhere that I apply the concealer. And then as you can see here, I am using my contour stick to apply that to my eyelid. My natural eyelid is darker than the rest of my skin tone, so I'm kind of, just to get that natural look, I'm kind of keeping it the same with the contour to my eyelids. So that's going to be my eyeshadow. And now I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury, oh my goodness, my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and I'm just kind of using that as a bronzer as well as a contour, and I'm applying it to my cheekbones, my forehead, and then underneath my chin, just to give me that chiseled look. And I also use that as my contour for my nose. So as you can see, I'm contouring the sides of my nose. And then I'm going in with that Too Faced concealer again in Warm Sand, and I'm applying a little bit to the bridge of my nose just to give me a chiseled look. So this is how I always contour my look. I find contouring with cream products, it just gets so messy for me and I don't like it. So this is how I always contour my nose. And I let that concealer sit as well. And as you can see, that's why I'm applying my blush. This is the MAC blush. I forgot what shade this is in, but I apply it. As you can see, I apply it all the way up to my temple just so it gives me a lifted look. And then after my blush, I now go in with another Huda Beauty loose powder, and this is in Blondie. It's slightly lighter than Kunafa, and then I apply it underneath my eyes because I like that bright under eye look. But yeah, I'm like the look is already coming together. I love it, and honestly, every time I do my makeup like this, I always get like quite a lot of compliments on my makeup. So yeah. And now I'm going in and blending out that concealer that I put on the bridge of my nose. And as you can see, it already gives it a really defined, contoured looking nose. And it's so easy to contour my nose this way, a lot better than using cream products. And then I go in with the powder puff and apply a little bit of the setting powder. And now I'm using my MAC pressed powder, and I'm using the powder puff again and just like dabbing it in there and applying it to my face. I find using this gives it more of a smoother look overall than using a brush. So this is how I've been doing my makeup, and I've really been liking it. I'm now going in and blending out that contour that I put on my eyelids. I'm blending it out, and as you can see, it looks really, really natural. It doesn't even look like I'm wearing eyeshadow. And then I go into the bronzer and just apply a little bit of that over my eyelids just to set it in. And now I'm melting it all together by using a setting spray, and then I'm applying a little bit of mascara. Now for my lip, I'm using MAC Chestnut Lip Liner, my absolutely favorite lip liner of all time. I apply that, and then I then go in with my Morphe lip gloss in Chill, and I apply that to the center of my lip. And yeah, it just gives me a really natural looking lip combo, and it looks really good on dark skin, brown skin, girlies. This is the final look, you guys. I really like it, and this is some selfies that I took, and these are the results. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys.